Shane, a happy man after that?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Didn't every day you come into a quarter final and get it handy, and we definitely didn't get it handy there. I think it was kind of going around during the week. Any time we played South Liberties, I think the max we beat them by was 4. So we knew coming into today that it was going to be a tough game, and look, they showed that, and they showed great heart. But thank God we got over the line for a finish.
They set, I suppose, a lot of the early tempo, and they seemed to get goals at the right time. But I think from your point of view, you replied to every goal with a run of scores.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And I think that's been a thing that we've kind of worked on this year, is that if a team get a goal or get a rally in us, we try and get the next score and try and kick back, which we did there 4 or 5 times throughout the game there. Dave went 3 or 4 ahead, we pulled it back to a point, brought it back to a draw. And so look, going back 2 or 3 years ago, for the last 3 or 4 years, if we were down by 3 or 4 points, we'd go down and we'd be down 5 or 6 rather than trying to put it back. And that shows great heart within the group and the unity that's there. So
I suppose at one end they were getting the goals, but you just kept chipping away, taking your points, and it's quite a tally to finish with in the end.
Yeah, I suppose that's one thing we've been trying to work towards throughout the year, getting goals and creating goal chances. And look, the last 3 games we played against Napier, Ballybrown, and today against South Liberties, we haven't really created much goal opportunities. But look, if you keep tipping away and keeping the scoreboard ticking, is a big factor. Like.
It looked like maybe Graham had won it in normal time, and then Tom Ryan came and equalised it again to send it to extra time. How were you, between the extra time and normal time? Did you think you were in a good place?
Yeah, look, I suppose extra time isn't the most ideal thing to be heading into, but when you go into it, it's just about the team that wants it more. And in fairness, we went up 3 or 4 points there, and they came back again, they got another 2 or 3, and then we got the goal which kind of pulled us 4 or 5. So that was kind of probably the tipping of the game, like that goal. So look, we're lucky and we're not lucky. So
your own performances after earning you the man of the match, 7 points from play, you'll take that and any outing?
Yeah, look, of course it would. Look, today the things fell right for me. I got on the ball when I was supposed to get on the ball. Yeah, look, it could be Micheál Hoolan the next day, it could be Graham O'Reilly. That's the thing about this group of lads, is that it's not just one man that does it. If one man doesn't show up, the next fella steps in, and that's what you need going into the Doom match next week.
Yeah, and county semi-final, there's a very clear prize on offer. It's a county final place.
Yeah, and look, we won't think about that now until tomorrow. We'll enjoy today. We'll regroup tomorrow, do a bit of recovery or whatever, and go training again Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
And just for Kilmallock as a club, like 10 semi-finals in a row, like it's just great history for the club, like.
Yeah, look, I suppose there's a lot of the boys on that team there that have been lucky enough to pick up counties and Munster clubs and get into an All-Ireland club. Look, the last 4 or 5 years we've been getting semi-finals and getting to finals, and we've been getting knocked out. We haven't won one now, I'd say, since I think it's 2014. So maybe this year now we might take it that step further. And look, we won't look ahead too far. We play Doon next week. They're a great side. They have a lot of young lads coming through. They have the mixture of the experience and the young lads. So look, it's going to be another tough task, but we're looking forward to it.
And just finally for me, Oisin, like yourself and Micheál are probably the stand-up players in normal time, but then the older brigade, Kevin O'Mahony and Graham O'Reilly kind of pulled it away in the end for you.
Yeah, sure, look, you can't beat experience, can you?